Alright, just woke up, time to check my text messages. Okay, 0 notifications. Let's just go on Instagram now. Scrolling through my loneliness. Oh look, there's people going to parties. Oh look, there's people hanging out. And they're at the mall. I thought people didn't go to the mall anymore. And so many people just knowing each other. Like, how they even keep up with all their names? Like, what? Am I the only lonely person on this world? During my life, I've gained and lost friends. I've had pen pals. I've made friends at church. But the only best friends I've ever had in my whole entire life, honestly, are my siblings. We are BFFs. We do everything together. I remember back in quarantine in 2020, we made up this holiday called Sibling Sundays. We would basically do whatever one sibling wanted for the whole entire day. Like, one time we even celebrated Christmas, and it was months away, but we didn't care. It was Sibling Sunday. Honestly, Sibling Sundays helped us spend more time together and made us so much closer as a group. But I do have to say, even if someone has siblings, there's still a want, a need to be friends with someone other than the annoying sister or brother that lives with you. Just kidding! No, but seriously, I'm seeing more people these days saying that they're lonely or have no one to talk to, even if they have a big family or have friends at school. Why is this? Well, there could be many reasons why some people are feeling like this and why you could even be feeling like this too. Reason number 1, you feel like you can't connect to your friend group. You feel like everyone's talking around you, but not to you. You feel like you aren't listened. And when you finally start to speak up and talk about your passion, everyone looks bored, and you start to feel like you're the annoying friend. That's the worst thing ever. Now, I'm not saying that if someone likes anime, everyone, the whole entire friend group has to watch anime, or if someone likes K-pop, everyone has to listen to K-pop now. What I mean is that if someone brings up something they like, people shouldn't just brush them off. And maybe you feel like you're getting brushed off, and you feel like no one's paying attention to you when you talk. But maybe you don't relate to this reason. Maybe your friends do listen to you when you talk about your passion. But you could relate to reason number 2, which is your friends actually want to be close to you, but you're the one pushing them away. Ooh, I bet you didn't think about that. But why do you feel this way? Why do you feel the need to withdraw yourself from your friends even if they want to be closer to you? Well, maybe you're fearing intimacy. You don't like feeling vulnerable. Maybe putting your feelings out there is scary. Because you know, the more closer you draw to your friends, the more that you have to share about your life, which means they'll see your flaws. And maybe you aren't comfortable with that. So maybe when you hang out with them, it's like a TV show. Everyone is having fun except for you. You're just on the other side watching everyone and not participating. But maybe if you don't even relate to that reason, maybe you relate to this last reason, which is maybe you're pretending to be someone who you aren't when you're around with your friends. You fear that your friends will not like your true personality, so you create a fake persona. You dress a certain way, you act a certain way so that they can befriend you. But it's exhausting keeping up with this facade, and you feel lonely because no one really knows the true you. Or maybe you don't relate to any of these 3 reasons and you just have no friends. Well, I'm here to tell you that that is not true, okay? First of all, you have one friend, and that's me, okay? And number 2, how can there be billions of people on this earth and no one wants to be your friend? Okay, that's cap, okay? I wholeheartedly believe that you can make connections that will turn into lifelong friends. Now, don't worry, I'm not gonna give you tips like say hi to everyone in your small town. Nah, I'm gonna do something that's more hip with the kids these days, Gen Z. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the amazing world of social media. Hey, remember that phrase, don't talk to strangers? Well, that went out the door. More than ever these days, people are making lifelong connections online. I mean, remember the story of the grandma who accidentally invited a stranger to her Thanksgiving dinner? Well, now he goes every year. And it's getting turned into a Netflix film. Don't be afraid to reach out to online communities that have the same interests as you. Try joining Discord servers or fandoms on social media. And when you need a study buddy, join study groups online. The good thing about Discord and social media is that you don't even have to show your face. This is so good for people who have social anxiety. You can talk to people and talk about your interests while being comfortable with how you do it. There's also another way to make friends too. Hey, remember the piano lessons your parents forced you to do when you were little? Well, now I'm forcing you too. Join classes to get social while doing what you love to do. Do you like gymnastics, baking, art? Well, find a class that's local in your city and join people doing it too. Whatever it is, it will take the pressure off of conversating and just focusing on doing the hobby. I know, it's scary to put yourself out there. You feel like people won't like you or they'll be annoyed by you. Well, I'm here to reassure you that you don't have to jump into this social pool all at once. Slowly make yourself comfortable into these spaces. At first, you don't even have to talk to anyone. Just show up. Just listen, hang around, and if someone approaches you, then be confident and talk to them too. Just don't pressure yourself to make the first move. But above all, this last point is actually going to surprise you the most. Be comfortable with being alone. Now I know it sounds bad, but it's actually good to spend some alone time with yourself. It boosts your personal development and makes you more productive. I mean, just ask the scientists over there. No, seriously, spending alone time every now and then actually cuts back on worrying about what other people think of you and helps you work on yourself more. Because at the end of the day, the person you're gonna spend the rest of your life with is you. So you might as well befriend yourself.
Dear Diary, it was scary, but I finally made my first friend today. We swapped phone numbers, so we're going to talk later. I'm so happy.